Hello and welcome back to Dynamic Response Video. In this particular training video, we're going to talk about being able to create a new project. Able to do so, just go ahead to the tab at the top named Projects, click on it, create a new project, and in this particular case, let's go ahead and call this Test 2 and create it. Now you'll see that it's been created here, and we can either click the three buttons at the bottom to be able to click Edit, or we can simply click the blue button when we hover over it. Now when we get to this page, this is your main dashboard area for creating your dynamic response video. Step 1, as we said before, is add the video. Step 2 will be the next layer, adding the interaction layer, and then step 3 will be adding the elements of it to make it all come together. But in this particular video, it's all about adding the videos. So what you need is the videos of the individual segments that you're going to be doing. And I'll show you kind of my flow in this particular example. We're going to start with asking a question, are you a sports fan? And you're going to have an interaction layer for yes and no, and if someone picks the no, they're going to go to another video that says, hey, we're sorry that you're not a sports fan, and it'll be redirected back to the yes button. Okay, so you're going to need a video here, you're going to need a video for the yes and the no, and then you're going to need a video for the pick your NFL team. Okay, so that's what we're creating in this particular incident. So let's go ahead and do our videos. One of the other things that we want to talk about is make sure when you have your videos that you do not have any spaces or characters other than letters or numbers in your video. So if you do, it will not convert it correctly. Now let's talk about the dashboard. You can upload YouTube videos as well as a regular MP4 video by clicking on either one of these buttons here. This is your display. We'll be able to work with a video as we go through the interaction layers and the elements. And then at the bottom you can see we have our project name, we have autoplay if you want it to play automatically. This will work on a desktop or a desktop computer. It does not work on mobile or tablets because mobile and tablets do not autoplay videos. You can readjust your fonts if you want to do that, if you're using the text inside the editor for to be able to add in the elements later. You can make it responsive, which I would recommend that you do, so that way it does respond on your website to both mobile as well as desktop versions. And then you have the ability to, if you have an SSL certificate on your website, to be able to serve it over HTTPS. I would recommend that you do not turn this on unless you have that. And then if you are not auto-playing a video, you probably want to upload a thumbnail before, because that will show a image that you upload here. Now that image needs to be 720 by at least 1280 pixels. Okay, that's the standard 1080p. So it's 720 pixels by 1080. And again, you can either upload it with a URL or you can upload it with a direct file link. Okay, once you upload it, you'll see your preview here. Now let's go ahead and get started with uploading the videos. It's important that you upload the first video that you're going to have in your sequence. And in this particular case, it's going to be, are you a sports fan? Okay, so I call that my intro video. So you want to make sure that you add in a name for your video here. I'm going to upload them directly into the Amazon S3. So I'm going to grab my intro sports fan. There is no dashes, no nothing, no space in any of the files. We're going to go ahead and let it do its thing and upload it. It'll tell you when it's done. It'll give you the link here. And then you can go ahead and click the Add Video button. Once we add the button and it gets added, you'll see it pop up here on the timeline. And then we'll go in and we'll start with the yes video and we'll start with the no video. Okay, so it's now been created. You can see that it's the start video as well as the mobile fallback video, meaning that if your video can't play on mobile, it will use this as the fallback video. Okay, so it's very important that you always start with your first video in the sequence. Now the second one is going to be my yes video, and again, just as I said before, I'm going to go ahead and pull the yes I'm a sports fan video that I've already created, and I'm going to add that. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in my last video, which is the no, I'm not a sports fan video. I'm going to go ahead and upload it. and I need to make sure that I name it no, and click add video. Now once this is done, I have all 3 videos into my Dynamic Response video player, and you can see all 3 are here. Now if I want to be able to see what it actually looks like, you can see now that I have the video, and you can use the scroller to be able to see the actual video itself, where you want to be able to set the interaction layer, and that will be the next thing that we talk about in the next video, is setting the interaction layers for each one of our videos.